Hello there, we are back. It has been a minute since, sorry, I think I might be getting germy and the weather is absolutely shit, but I don't care. I haven't been able to go away for over a month due to having just 2 weeks of cat sitting for my sister while she went to Darwin, where it was lovely and warm and left me at home in the freezing cold. So shout out to my sister, but she came back with COVID, so it sucks to be her. So yeah, anywho, we have just left Adelaide, and as always, by we I mean me and Mr. Drew. I don't know, he's being very social. Oh, there he is. There we go, Mr. Drew, say hi. Yeah, well, we are headed to a place in the Riverland that I like to go. Obviously, winter, don't exactly want to be on the water. I was hoping to stay at the Lookout tonight and then venture down to Holders Bend near Waikerie. There's a spot down there that I would like to check out, but that will all depend on how much rain they got today and tomorrow. Tomorrow at this stage doesn't look too bad, but Sunday looks atrocious, like as in rain all day. So, and it's sandy, dirty roads, so I don't really fancy the idea of getting bogged in a minivan. So I'm not overly fussed. I just, really want to get away and sleep in the van. I've been very torn lately, really torn over this whole upgrading situation. I'm having a few issues with figuring out how it all works. I recently learned that the Toyota Hiace is classed as a commercial vehicle, which means it's twice as much to register as a normal car, whereas the minivan, obviously it's not big enough, but yeah, it's same as a standard car. And as I have a day-to-day car plus a camper, that's already 2 regos, so a Toyota Hiace would be like having 3. What's the trouble, Bubble? Hey? Why is it right on the edge of the chair? So yeah, as I said, I'm a little bit torn. They can then be changed to a camper registration if you go through what's like motor registration, which brings down the rego, but then one of the camping groups that I'm with said that your insurance will just about triple. So I don't know. As I said, I think at the moment I'm very undecided, so I still have about a year and a half before I'm looking at going back into semi-retirement and doing a lot more travelling. So I think I'm just going to stick with what I've got for the minute, maybe make some modifications and build a bed, so I have storage under the bed. My biggest issue is I have to keep moving the fridge. Every time I unfold the bed, the fridge needs to go onto the front passenger seat, and then when we go to travel mode again, it needs to go in the back because the dog sits in the front seat. So that's a little annoying. So just trying to figure out a way around that solves that problem and it still works for the 2 of us. Anywho, this is, I'll show you what sort of day we're having. I've just finished work. It is, what's that, 3 o'clock. I finish at 1:45 on a Friday, so we run home, loaded the fridge, loaded the dog, everything else stays in here, which is really handy. Car was already fueled up, ready to go, just a quick oil and water check, and we were good to go. So we've got about an hour and a half drive to Big Bend Lookout, and that is where we will be staying tonight. By the time we get there about 4:30 or so, and I feed Drew, it will be sunset, and it's an incredible sunset up there. I will post a video. I think there's probably already one on here somewhere. Yeah, so it's a very pretty view. I have a heated jacket, I have a puppy dog, and plenty of fluffy blankets, so we will survive. I will now give you a bit of a view of our surroundings at the moment. Ooh, and there's a speed camera up here. Assuming it's still 110. We'll drop back a bit because we'll soon get speeding fines in this thing. Well, it might not be actually, it kind of looks like it could be a camper. They are using the Hyundai Starias these days for the mobile speed cameras that they park on the side of the road. I don't know if they do that in other countries, but they do that here a lot. So, but yeah, so we have lots of lovely rolling green hills out here. We are headed to Barossaland, pretty much, like wine region and things like that. We will head up through past Nuriukta and towards Blanchetown, and then we take a right and go inland, and the lookout is a beautiful spot overlooking the Murray River. Below it, I believe you've got Nildotty and a couple of other campsites down there. I haven't actually ventured down that far yet, but all in good time. So here we go, fun. And what's going on, baby? Mr. Drew did himself a mischief last weekend, so he's a little sore and sorry for himself, but he is coming good. So it'll be a nice relaxing weekend in the van, because if the weather turns to shit, he ain't going outside. I don't do wet dog. He doesn't like the rain, doesn't like any of the water that falls from above, which suits me just fine, because I never come home to a wet dog with bloody paw prints everywhere, so I don't mind at all. Yeah, anywho, let you know when we get there.